My name is Ramona, Kitto Stately, and I coordinate the secondary Indian education program here at Osseo Area Schools, and that is all the 7th through 12th grade Native American students. So I travel throughout 8 schools and teach culture. The grant that I work under and direct is called Success for the Future, and it's a state grant, and the purpose of that grant is to not only teach culture and support our Native students, but also to show them their options for college. The first time I worked with North Hennepin was when one of our parents, we have a parent committee, and one of our parents was a student there, and she called and said, would you mind coming over and helping us get a powwow together? Because we really don't know the steps. Then I met a lot of the staff during that year, and I realized what a really important school it was. It's in our community. It made sense that we had a better relationship than just the powwow. But what they also had was this just innate curiosity about what was going on. And you know, when you have that curiosity, when people are putting something together, it creates this energy that's really exciting. And I think we have that. North Hennepin values diversity. And that is rare. It's not rare that you can look probably on any college website and they'll tell you that they're diverse and that they value it. It's harder to walk your talk on that. And I live in a world where I want to make sure that when I bring my students to a campus, they're going to feel really welcome there. Mm-hmm. And they do. And they do that by bringing a role model that is, you know, significant to Native people. They've brought Russell Means, they've brought Michael Butcher and Black Bear, and so they look at they value what the Native community has to offer. Every time I go to North Hennepin for a meeting, or now this Earth Week planning, the group gets larger. The group gets larger and larger. Whenever we come together and do something, it creates like another layer. And so now, this year, what's new will be between this networking, this relationship that we have, is that we've got service learning. So we have students from your school benefiting during this event as well. So they'll get a crash course in you know, the cultural aspects of what's going to be going on. But it's just amazing. And you know, even when we've ever had a challenge or something that we couldn't quite wrap our, you know, understanding, all of us understand, we couldn't quite get to the bottom, we have. And we've always done it in really considerate conversations. And here is this wonderful school right in the area, and they're opening a way for our Native students to come there.
Bonjour, Giwiasan Queen Indigenous Kaza was a sin and do dame was walking and Dunjaba. Hi, my name is Brenda Jo Peterson. I belong to the Bullhead clan, and I come from Lac du Flambeau, Wisconsin. My position here with Robbinsdale Area Schools is in American Indian Homeschool Liaison with Indian Education. I thought, man, that would be cool if I could connect college Indian students with my students to help them with studying. The students aren't used to getting this kind of service, so if they have to stay after for tutoring, they think it's punishment. So what I'm trying to do is like turn that attitude and that thought process around and say, this is fun, you can learn, and now it's catching on. I think it benefits them to experience what it's like in a school environment, to come in as an adult to see how things have changed, all our new technology, how big a school could be, all the different students, just to get that exposure, and then building that relationship. When they see one of the students from North Hennepin come here, then that's a familiar face that they know they could go. I'm going to bring my students to tour North Hennepin so they could see the college. they're curious. So now they're building an excitement, and then to have other Indian students, that are students there at North Hennepin, be there to show the kids around, that they could make it, and I think that's a real big plus.